Do you need to spicing up a bit your Tabasco holder? In today's How to Slice, you're going to be checking out some awesome Tabasco holders. So let's take a look. This is the Lucha Libre Tabasco holder. As you can see, we got a fighter over here grabbing down the Tabasco holder. This is a really nice model. In particular, this is my favorite model. Let's take a look at the best print settings to print this model: monocolor and multicolor. So the tip I'm gonna say right now will apply to the monocolor and multicolor version. So first off, this model right here, as you can see, it's supported by a really small region of contact right here. So what we're gonna do is add a little bit of a brim. So as you can see, I'm using Bamboo Studio, but you can be using other types of slicer. As for Prusa, Cura, Orca, feel free to use any slicer you may like. But right now I'm using Bamboo Studio, so I'm going to be showing you how to add just a tiny bit of brim just to this piece right here. So in Bamboo Studio, to select specific configurations to different models, you can just be going over here to Object. As you can see, it selected the Object 1. This is the one we're gonna add brim. Go over here, and as you can see, you can change the values individually. As you can see right here in support, there you can add support just to this piece. It does not need any support because it's optimized for printing. As you can see, it's gonna print straight up. It's not gonna have any problems, but we're gonna have to add just a little bit more of bed adhesion. So as you can see, we're going to select outer brim only, and you can be increasing this to 8 millimeters of brim. You can add 10, feel free to add 10 actually. It's better to be safe than sorry. So going back to the global, as you can see, this is going to change all of the configurations to all of the models. As you can see, just be careful when opening projects from STL Flix in your Bamboo Studio. Make sure you select your Bamboo printer. As you can see, the project was made with P1P. Make sure you change to your correct printer before printing. So let's go to quality. As you can see, the layer height is at 0.2. If you want, you can be decreasing to 0.18 to get a better quality, but it's going to take more time. Feel free to change this value as you want. You can be decreasing to 0.18 or increasing to 0.22 to print faster. You may not need to change most of these values right here. As for wall loops, you can leave it at 2. It's going to turn out into a really rigid model, so feel free to leave it at 2. Or I know Prusa recommends selecting 3, so you can leave it at 3. So as you can see, you do not need to generate any support because both of the models are at an angle that's easy to print. And as for speed, you can leave your default print speed. Most slicers will correct, so as you can see, it's gonna have to do the overhangs of the arms right here, and most printers will recognize that and reduce a tiny bit of the printing speed. So as you can see, this project is ready to slice and print. What you can do is add more models to the print table to reduce less filament. As I said before, if you print just one model, it's going to use this prime tower right here, and it's going to flush filament. If you print more models, the wasted filament will not change. So it's better to add more models. So as the waste is going to be the same, it's proportionally less use filament for each model. So I recommend printing more of them. So let's slice. So as you can see, I just sliced and it added custom brim just to this piece right here. This model does not have any brim. So it's going to use 51 grams for the models, and it's going to use a total of 422 grams. So it's going to flush a lot of filament. By adding more models, you're going to be reducing the proportion of filament waste. As you can see, it's going to turn into a really nice print, and this is a really nice model. After printing, you can just glue these two parts together and will look really nice. So the model is ready to print. Make sure you check all of our models in stlflix.com, and happy printing to all of you.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STL Flix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.